Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Friends, great news. It's time for some Saturday morning React-TOONS, so have a seat on the virtual couch, grab some sugary cereal. It's time for Mobile Suit Gundam's 32nd episode, Farewell, Inside 6. Now, the only thing I can think of is at the end of the last episode breakthrough, Mirai had some hesitation about going to side 6 because we were told earlier that her arranged fiancé, her father picked out for her, ran to side 6 to escape the war, I believe is how they said. I don't know if that plays into the title at all. I certainly do not want to lose Mirai. I guess we have to watch and see. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Gundam or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and what is now? Now it's time for the 32nd episode of the one and only Mobile Suit Gundam. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go.
This region was once the site of Side 1. Now, it's the location of Solomon, headquarters of the Space Attack Force, commanded by Vice Admiral Dozal Zabi.
Oh, really? Space Attack Force used to be Side 1? We haven't seen him in a while.
He hopes for the chance to destroy the Trojan horse and prove how useless Shar is. Or until he discovers the objectives of the Tianum fleet about to assemble at Luna 2.
We speculated that that was a problem, especially with Dren's wing being taken out.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary, but there are so many meteorites, it's hard to say.
I'd like us to patrol a bit longer in the G-armor, Sayla. Is that okay?
You bet. It'll give me a chance to learn more about the navigation. Hey, Amuro, I've been meaning to ask you how you feel about Frau Bo.
What?
What?
Listen to me. Friendships are even more important during times of warfare.
It's not like I hate her or something, Sayla.
Well, if I'm being honest, I fell in love with Matilda, and that was pretty much it.
They had to come during a malfunction.
Are the engines operational?
Yeah.
Are they Zeon?
They're aiming. Come on, let's get out of here now!
What?
Yeah, they are.
You fool! Why did you shoot?
Because they were just about to attack us.
That's not true. That wasn't their intention. You were careless.
Whoo!
Let's go behind the rocks so we can separate.
Roger.
Yeah. Take some time. Ooh.
I think I've over-accelerated the engine.
Never mind that now. The enemy has seen our brow bro, so we must destroy them. Just one enemy. This'll be fast.
They're firing from a very weird angle. Be careful, Sayla.
Roger.
I wonder, are the original toys still available for this? I was just thinking when I saw that separation, I want to look at those. Because you all told me that a lot of this stuff was for toys.
Take this!
Yeah, there was an escape pod.
And we were so close to making it fully operational.
What was fully operational?
The outer limits of the Side 6 territory are marked by these beacons. Within the territory, all warfare is strictly prohibited.
Well, who enforces that? I mean, if everybody agrees to it from the Antarctica Treaty, that's fine. But like Makuve didn't, he was using nukes. So who's to say you couldn't just fly in there and fight? It's not like they have their own force, right?
I've taken the liberty of sealing all missile launchers, guns, and beam cannons with this tape. If they happen to be cut...
Yes, I do understand.
Ooh.
The White Base is in need of some very major repairs.
I'm afraid we won't be able to assist you with that. We can't help the war effort here.
That line of fire definitely came from somewhere other than the mobile armor, isn't that right?
We both couldn't have imagined it.
Can't you figure it out?
No.
When the asteroid, I think, they said it was...
You came here at a good time. We're about to enter port.
Fine.
Entry angle good. Speed of entry is 0.5.
This is going to be the guy.
Mirai, it's you!
Cameron, why are you here?
Cameron. I don't think we had his
You
name.
made it through and alive! Mirai!
Thanks for looking for me.
Mr. Cameron, we're trying to dock our ship now. I'm afraid the two of you will have to leave that for later.
Huh?
Bright does not like this at all. When Bright heard that she had an arranged marriage, a fiance, he was not happy. Yes, he's still not happy. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together, everybody. I knew it from the first time they ran onto that bridge together. Where were you that you arrived on the bridge at the exact same time? I said to myself. It's because they're in love.
I'm so happy to see you, Mirai. I was devastated to think I might never see you again. And this war broke out.
You're no Bright, Cameron.
I did everything to try and find out where you were, Mirai.
Everything?
Yes, I had people look for you everywhere. I don't know how much money I spent on the search.
Oh, I see. So you didn't even attempt to look for me yourself.
I was busy moving here to Side 6 around that time.
It's true, Cameron. Our engagement was merely to please both our parents, wasn't it?
You've got it all wrong. Come home with me now. Father will be so pleased.
What are you saying?
Don't you know how I feel?
Hands off.
Excuse me.
Oh! I like how he caught himself on the rope.
You sure you're all right?
Yes.
In that case, here you go, pencil neck. Have your glasses back.
I like the intention. This guy bothering you? Pow! Took the glasses off.
Don't you realize how shameful that sounds?
He doesn't care.
Honestly, why don't I show you how it's done? Watch and learn something.
Yes, sir.
I'd love to see it.
You aren't trying to bully your juniors, are you? I'll quite happily observe your skills in action, sir.
Not trying to bully your juniors.
I'll strip that wolf of his sheepskin one day. What is the status of the Rickdoms that infiltrated around Polder Bay?
Sir, as of yet, they haven't been discovered, even by Side 6 patrol ships.
Ah, so they broke the treaty. See? Who's going to enforce that? You gonna have the DA go out there and give him a fine?
Bararam Zoo, Shar. Got it?
Is that all?
Don't ask any questions, Mulligan. It's considered classified.
Mulligan, just do what I say.
The center of this space colony is a zero-gravity zone, where one experiences weightlessness. From here, an elevator descends over 3,000 meters to artificial ground, where one can feel their own weight. On the inner wall of the giant cylinder, mountains, forests, and rivers have been formed to create an environment much like that of Earth.
Awesome.
Cook something different for the crew to eat.
Oh, there's the chef. I got some salt, everybody. His dad?
Father?
This is a great show. How'd they cancel this? That is mind-blowing. That's the biggest shocker of Gundam's entire run so far. They would cancel this show.
Dad?
Gone, of course. Maybe ask. Okay. Oh, you saw him. You saw him.
Dad!
What? Go back to the bookstore. Ask them. Well, you might make it. I don't know. Oh, it's terrible. A lot of people in Side 6 very concerned about their family, you know? He seems upset that he doesn't know where Amuro is, right?
Dad!
Oh, hi, Amuro.
Dad!
So how's the Gundam faring in battle? I suppose it's doing well?
Yeah. Dad?
Come with me, son. What are you waiting for? Come in.
What the Oh my god, Amuro. Oh, you really lucked out with the parent department.
I've been living here lately, you see. I want you to install this in the Gundam's memory circuit.
No.
The circuit of a Xeon mobile suit as a model.
Absolutely not.
Piece of junk. He must have brain damage from the lack of oxygen.
You'll be amazed. It'll increase the Gundam's combat ability several times over. Install this and test it right away.
Sure, but what about you, Dad?
I have a lot of research to finish. However, I'll be in touch again.
You weren't in touch the first time. Oh my god, Amuro. Buddy.
Hey, Dad. I saw Mom back on Earth. Wait. Aren't you even concerned about how Mom is?
Once it's finished, we could go visit the Earth.
I don't believe it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Get going. A new recruit's gotta be punctual at all times.
Kid. Oh my God. No breaks. No breaks given to Amuro. Kid. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize we were leaving so soon.
Get in the Gundam and escort White Base out.
Well, who's the robber baron that's right behind Mirai? Is that Cameron's dad?
As long as the dock's located outside the territory, we're permitted to repair Zeon or Federation vessels.
You guarantee there won't be any trouble?
I do have very close ties with top brass on both sides. Young lady, you have nothing to worry about at all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bergamino.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll listen to Mr. Bergamino.
Glad to hear it. That's a good boy.
Listen, Slager.
Yeah?
How about you do me a favor and put a lid on that good boy stuff?
Yeah. I don't know what to think about Slager.
The Trojan horse. Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
Woe be it to any adversary that crosses Amuro right now. Yeah, you're going out across the...
What's that?
The neutrality line.
Why did the Trojan horse leave so suddenly?
Position confirmed. They're at Bergamino's floating dock.
Bergamino? That scoundrel. I want you to deploy 12 Rick dogs.
Wow. 12? Not to mention the rest of their heavy cruisers? Jesus!
This is huge.
Oh, they're shooting through it.
No, not my precious floating dock.
They're shooting through it.
Hard to starboard.
All right. Attention all units. Hurry up and launch.
Lieutenant, keep your ship away from my dock or my business will be completely ruined.
It's already ruined, dummy.
One down. Who's next? That's 3.
Never mind about the 12, everybody. What was I thinking?
What? The enemy managed to destroy the Clommel? What about the Doms? Are those Rick Doms faring any better?
Sir, there's 2 of them left. 1 of them left. They're all gone, sir.
We must prevent them from fighting now. We can't let any of their stray beams come inside our territory.
Quick, give me my legal pad. This strongly worded writ will stop them.
6.
Oh my God, this kid. Oh, he's just throwing shit. He threw his gun. He was like, oh, Jesus. Oh my God, we are just... That's a little morbid with the hand, but also dope. 8. Nine. This kid.
All 12 of our Rick Doms gone?
Uh-huh.
We lost 12 Rick Doms to one badly damaged warship? It's some kind of monster.
The Zanzibar!
It's Shah. He's come to laugh at me.
You better hope that's all he's gonna do.
Right. Order all units to retreat to Side 6.
But what's going to happen to my precious dock?
It's gonna blow up.
Don't attack it. That's just a Side 6 patrol ship. Inform Conscon's group to stop their firing. Hitting a patrol ship would start an international incident.
Is that the one with Cameron on it?
This isn't in my job description. It's way too dangerous for us to try to stop their battle.
I'm sorry, but my future wife happens to be aboard that Federation Forces ship.
Oh my God, that looks so cool.
Don't worry. Father will cover up the fact that you broke the weapon seals, my dear Mirai.
So?
Who cares?
You still don't understand anything. That's just not enough.
You would have never said something like that to me before. What is it that you expect from me anyway?
If there weren't a war... That's not it. It's more than that. Cameron...
I don't like you anyway.
I love you. That's something I could never change, Mirai.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
What is it you don't like about me, Mirai? Tell me! Mirai, please, don't go!
It's everything. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Mobile Suit Gundam Episode 32, Farewell Inside 6, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished Farewell Inside 6, the 32nd episode of the one and only Mobile Suit Gundam. I think we're at T-minus 10 now, friends, since I believe there's 42 episodes in its entire run here for the series. Can't wait to see how it concludes, but boy, oh boy, they're still giving us information. I love that. Almost a Mirai specific episode in this one, as we got to meet Cameron. And let's talk about the wonderful meet cutes we had here on lovely Side 6. All right, so when we arrived here on Side 6, we were pretty sure that we were going to see Mirai's, relationship with Cameron, who we just actually got named. I don't believe they named him in the prior episode. But it was obvious with Mirai's earlier reaction that this was something, I mean, when you don't refer to your engagement as arranged if you actually care for the dude, you know what I mean? It's like, you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, my father arranged this marriage. You'd be like, oh, my father introduced us and we fell in love, or something to that, even if it was arranged, you probably would avoid calling it as such because of the negative connotations. Now, again, maybe that's very, common in the culture of Mobile Suit Gundam, so I can't necessarily say that that would be something that would be construed as negative. But at the same time, her whole attitude and delivery of it certainly seemed like she wasn't jumping for joy at the idea. And then whenever we were told later that they were going to Side 6, she seemed very hesitant. So we can see why. This is something where you can say that Cameron likes her, loves her, I love you, Mirai, but he displayed in several of just the statements that he was making to Mirai that it wasn't necessarily that he doesn't love her, it's just his definition of love is not the one that Mirai needs or expects. Because when they met, it was like, oh my gosh, there you are. I hired a bunch of people at great expense to try to find you. And her immediate response was, you didn't try to find me yourself? And at the same, again, you could say, oh, well, this or that or the other thing, or I was needed here, or it was in the middle of a war, or blah, blah, blah. If you truly love somebody the way that I think that Mirai expects to be loved, because that's the way she wants to love, reciprocation and all that good stuff. I think she probably thought to herself that if the, shoe was on the other foot here, or the roles reversed, I would have looked for you, or I would have looked for the person that I am claiming to love. And because I don't think that she ever really truly loved him, which is evident. But I mean, that's what the creatives want us to think. They want us to think not only was there doubt from Mirai, this is definitely not something that she wants. And Cameron saying something like, well, before the war, you never would have said this, is actually a very tragic statement. War is never a good thing. You know what I mean? And but could there be some good that comes from a war? Absolutely. There can be some positive things that come from a very negative situation. I would claim and argue that if that were truly the case, where Cameron said, oh, you never would have acted like this before the war, let's follow that out. If there hadn't been a war, then Mirai, in all likelihood, would have married this guy and lived a life of unhappiness, no fulfillment, nothing. Now that she has found a place on White Base, I'm not even going to get into the bright stuff because that's certainly my headcanon, but this is more of a family found. We talked about this before too. All of these people are finding a family found among the crew of White Base that they all need. And now Mirai is just another one of those people aboard White Base that has a very, very solid foundation for claiming and calling and meaning that all these people surrounding her are her true family. So that segues nicely to our other family meet cute. I don't know what more this kid Amuro can go through other than the death of Frau Bo. Really, I think that would probably be it. Death of Frau Bo, the entire destruction of White Base when he's out in Gundam, some absolutely catastrophic example of utter tragedy is really the only thing left on this kid's menu for having to absorb and, keep on keeping on through the face of all this adversity. What the is up with his dad, man? I mean, again, he said, oh, this is a hunk of junk. He must have like brain damage, I think is what he said. Okay. In many ways, I hope that he does. It's awful to say that, right? I hope that he did suffer some type of head wound or like a traumatic brain injury or something like that to kind of excuse his attitude right now. The problem is Amuro doesn't know any of this. Amuro has no verification. He was yelled at by his father after he chased him down. Oh, Amuro. All right. Oh my God. I mean, the kid was just deflated when he looked at him. You know what I mean? And also, I don't believe the 9 pilots in the REACT-TOONS were super duper happy that Amuro's dad fired him up right before that engagement. Dear God, that was the most brutal, surgical, savage attacks that we have seen from Amuro, and that's saying something. But I mean, him sitting down there and just absolutely carving that entire mobile suit wing, 9 of 12 he destroyed. And he was just counting. 8, 9. Boom. That's kind of static line, whenever like that freeze frame shot. The kid is becoming, I mean, he's an ace among aces, and now he's becoming cold. And that is truly scary. What we need now, they have done a pretty spectacular job of tearing Amuro down. When it comes to his like social life, you know, I mean, behind the stick, he's the best of the best. I mean, that includes Char. This kid is a killer's killer. I don't think there's anybody on either side. I mean, at this point, as crazy as this sounds, at this point, I think it would take like the combined efforts of like the Black Tri-Stars, Rumbarol, Char, throw any of our heavy hitters that we've had before into mobile suits and like 5v1 him. And that is when you would start to get into problems for Amuro. If this kid's dialed in, I mean, right? I mean, when this kid's dialed in, it is over for the enemy. The only problem is now the creatives have absolutely torn everything away. They've taken it away. They've taken away his family, his love, his life before being a kid, you know, his youth. They've taken it all away, and they've thrown on responsibility, terrible relationship with his parents, all of the death of Matilda, all of these terrible things he's gone through. At this point in the story, it's probably past time. They need to start giving Amuro some things. They need to remind him. Otherwise, that killer's killer is going to be the killer's killer in the cockpit of Gundam and outside of the cockpit of Gundam. So they need to start giving him something. They need to show him the goodness of life, what makes life worth living. You know what I mean? All the poetry and all the art and all that great stuff that truly makes life worth living. I mean, at this point, I think he needs a romantic, he needs Frau Bo. He needs Frau Bo, like, he needs to understand that he loves her, she loves him, whatever would happen to be, something like that needs to occur where the kid has something. He has something. He already has friendship. He has the friendship of everybody on White Base. They're all looking out for him. He has that support. I think now he's lost the love of his mom and his dad. Love that probably may or may not have been there ever. He now has confirmation in his own mind and heart. They never loved me. They don't love me. They don't love me the way that I need them to love me, the same way Mirai needs Cameron to love her. I'm hoping, and we all know, we've watched it the entire time, Frau Bo's that person. Let's just hope that Amuro can realize it. Another episode of a fantastic show that somehow people watched this and said, we should cancel this. What's this show have going for it? I don't know, dude. Everything. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Gundam or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But all that was then and this is now, my friends, and now, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye from Farewell Inside 6, the 32nd episode of the one and only Mobile Suit Gundam. But where should we say goodbye from? Well, as members of the Greek chorus, we hear that the original mission of the creatives of Gundam was to get that tale into as many ears as could hear. Now that's our job. We go around, we find people and say, hey, have you ever seen Mobile Suit Gundam? We think you'd like it. And thus we help to expand the audience even in this day. But friends, because of that dutiful service that we perform, we ask only one thing. to be able to reinsert ourselves literally into the episode we just watched to a favored scene. And what I thought we would do is, you know what? We had a lot going on in this episode when it came to love and relationships and how people should act towards one another or how you feel they should act towards you. Let's not get in the middle of that, friends. In fact, let's do the old Dungeons and Dragons shopping episode. That's right. We have a chance to go out and decide 6 with the chef, who I'm sure is looking for some salt. You have the run of the place, friends. What do you buy to take back to White Base? Something, a comfort food for everybody else? Maybe some new music or entertainment? Or maybe you're just walking with people that are buying things themselves just to be among friends. Friends, until another time where we get to be among each other and watch this great show, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.